This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by J&P Cycles, the best aftermarket parts and accessories for your motorcycle. Save up to 30% off with code MMAN. BedInABox.com. Yes, it's a big-ass comfy bed delivered in a small box to your door. Use code MMA5 for 5% off any mattress purchase with free shipping and throw. Restrictions apply. Cruzy.com. Get 10% off all products site-wide with code MMANuts10. 123Reg. Save 15% off.com with code COM15MMA18. Defense Soap, the ultimate soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes with the new peppermint oil bars and shower gel. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 392.
392!
Name's Zingo Wake Up.
Back on with MMA Show, Bio Fans, 4 Fans, Black Live, Tweet Serious, and Ridiculous. What's going on? What was a fast shot?
Fast
The
shot.
short shot.
We're going on, man. We're in rare form at this moment.
Snapping it.
Anything could happen.
That's right. Talking about butts.
And crusty asses.
No, but like crust.
Crust.
Like, who doesn't eat the crust?
Can I
That's
give you some?
blasphemous.
Can I break down some knowledge for
Go
you? I learned a new term a couple weeks ago in my sex education class.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
called smegma. You know what that is? You know what smegma is?
I've heard of this.
Yes. It's
pussy function.
It's not just, apparently penises can have this too, but it's like skin particles. Sometimes the white stuff on a vagina. It's more common on a vagina, I think. But you have like white particles.
Yeah.
Like a little gooey stuff. That's called smegma.
You know where I first heard that?
Where?
The Jerky Boys.
Did you really?
Because the guy was talking about a schmegma party.
Oh my
Like, oh, fuck, this is like the early 90s, I think.
Those were the best. I remember listening to those on tape. They call all these weird phone calls and
Like,
stuff.
what the hell do you mean my daughter can't be in the school party or the school play? Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? It's like, I'm not even a teacher.
It's the best. And then they make like a crank anchors or something out of that show. Like it was
Something.
They cartoonized or
Yeah.
something or claymationed.
Yeah.
Jerky Boys, that's good stuff. But we just dated ourselves big time. Nobody that watches the show is like knows what jerky.
You didn't hear that.
Rodrigo Machado, I don't know how old you are, but I guarantee you, he's like, what are they talking about? I don't even know.
It's all
These
right.
old fucks.
It's all good.
Speaking of old fuks,
Ugh,
let's talk
he's
about
not that
Louis.
old, though.
I know, but let's talk about UFC over the weekend, which I'm sure at least 2 people watched.
Yeah, this epic card of, I think it were 10 decisions.
Hamburg, Germany.
Yeah. Woo.
Woot, woot.
And they said it was super long. It was like 10 in the morning to 7 at night
10 at
or
night.
something. I don't know what the
12
fuck.
hours.
Again, these Fox cards, no concept of let's condense it. Just let's stretch it out as long as possible.
Yes.
We need to get all the advertising dollars.
You know those Europeans.
What about them?
They like to advertise.
Okay. Just double check it. So we're only going to talk about the Shogun fight.
Oh,
so
boy.
Fucking hell, man.
Do we have to?
No, it's Shogun and Anthony Smith and...
Who's Anthony Smith?
Yeah, exactly.
I have no idea. We know
He's a world beater.
We know who he is now, but we did not know who he was previous to this weekend.
So what'd you see in this fight?
A lot of destruction. Shogun looked slow, about half speed. Put him in there against the young lion who just absolutely basically had him for dinner. Just mauled him. I'm talking this mauling of Shogun, which is really hard to watch. It's. I mean, what'd you say? He's 36. He's not that old.
But again, we's talking the Pride 36, so that must be
like
172 in
Or
like
72.
dog years or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was not pretty. Shogun looked very much out of it. I don't really know what else to do with this guy at this point, except maybe Bellator. But
100%. Well, you know, we were talking about Bellator, how they're going to go in Rome. They just did that Rome event. And, well, why doesn't the UFC do it? If you're going to feed your fucking legends of the sport to the young lions, do it in fucking Rome. Do it in the goddamn Coliseum.
Let them get juiced to the gills. Pride rules.
Something, man.
Bring back Vitor Belfort. Right? No?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But I'm just, UFC, it hurts my feelings every time we have a legend in the sport, and this is how we treat them every fucking time.
Yes, they give them the up and coming young hungry.
It's trying to build the star. It's
hard
every time they do this. I don't think we've had one guy to go out gracefully.
No, I mean, let me think.
That I can remember. I mean, I think GSP is the only one, but he's gone out on his terms, not on the UFC's terms. Everyone else has been going out.
is like the Barry Sanders of MMA, you know.
The only other one may be Cormier, because he's got a set date. He's not going to stick around too long. He said
next spring, right?
Yeah, March 20th, I think. When he turns 40, That's it.
Done.
So he's getting all his fights in beforehand.
Okay,
so
good for him. At least one more, maybe two.
Yeah. I got to find this tweet because it's related to this card.
Okay.
So let me scroll down a little bit here.
Searching. I see lots
So
of ball
Luke
action.
Thomas tweeted this one out, and I was a little disappointed. He says, Anthony Smith's summer so far, so that's the guy who just beat Shogun. He said, June, he KO's Rashad Evans. July, KO's Shogun Hua. August, he says, Gustafsson fight? He says, what a ride this guy is on.
Valid.
Like, what? No. So you beat Rashad at the end of his career. You beat Shogun at the end of his career. Like, that's not fucking impressive. He's not a world beater.
No, but it's definitely making a name for yourself.
Sure. Off the name of a legend in the sport, which we shouldn't technically be doing.
We shouldn't, but we are.
Well, I mean, it just proves the case of if you're a aging fighter, you should go over to Bellator. No, they treat the legends with respect. The UFC has no respect.
Yeah, I like what they're doing over there, and I like the way they're making that happen overall. So,
well, let's talk about Bellator. They just announced they're doing a welterweight tournament over there now. 10 guys. Yeah, scroll back up now.
He's got a lot of news.
Scrolling.
He's got like pages and pages.
There's a whole bunch of shit going on. Hang on, don't look.
Where's the panty shots?
Looking for it.
I saw glimpses of pantyhose.
Easy.
I'm salivating as we speak.
So they're doing a welterweight tournament. You have Rory McDonald, Michael Venom Page, Douglas Lima, Lorenz Larkin, Ed Ruth, John Fitch, Neiman Gracie, Paul Daly, Andre Korshakov, and some other guy, I don't know his last name, Yaroslav Amasov.
I like Rory McDonald's chances.
And they said, I do too. They said every fight's going to be a 5-round fight. And then Rory McDonald's belt's going to be on the line in his first fight, so at the end of the tournament, whoever's the winner is going to be the welterweight champion.
Can I make a bold prediction?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think John Fitch is going to win the whole thing.
And a boring display.
I think he will.
Everyone's going to want to kill themselves at the end.
It's going to be a snuggly blanket, sleepy time. John Fitch, don't sleep on him, though, because he's still got the...
Don't sleep on him, okay.
He's still got the wrestling.
Not doing good stuff.
My double entendre of sleepiness. He's still tough. He's a wrestler.
Well, he fought Paul Daly, right? And he just fucking laid and prayed him. So, I mean, you got a lot of good fighters. Hopefully they do the right matchups.
Yeah.
You got to have John Fitch the fuck away from anybody like Michael Venom Page, Paul Daly. Like, those two need to fight first. They've been talking so much shit.
Page
you need
Daly.
to keep them the fuck away from Fitch.
Yeah.
Fitch is on the opposite
McDonald
bracket.
should be up top so they have a chance to meet, and then you got to have, like, Fitch over here.
And same thing with Ed Ruth. You need to keep him because he's going to want to grapple fuck.
Yep.
And Gracie, keep all the grapple fuckers on one side and all the strikers on the other side.
There you go.
And then when we come together, then you can do whatever happens at that point. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
The only other challenge I want, it's got to be one night. One night, man!
Have 3
I don't
fights?
like this shit stretched over fucking...
10 fighters?
This is like a 3-year tournament. That's my problem with this heavyweight Grand Prix. I have problems with this shit. I like it all in one night. I like things answered.
3 fights potential, though, Matt.
I don't care.
That's a lot.
These guys, I'm sure, I know Rory would do it. I'm sure all the other guys would love to do it. It's a different technique or
You got to
different strategy,
put
right?
like $1 million on the line.
Fine, done.
To do it in one night.
Done. Viacom's got money. They can do that shit, right?
Or even 500 grand.
So who's your pick 3 guys out? Who you think 1, 2, or just the finals?
I think Fitch wins the whole thing.
You think he beats McDonald?
Yeah. I think the final will be John Fitch versus... it depends on how they do the matchups.
Yeah, that's the challenge. I mean, just looking offhand, I'm going to say Rory McDonald, but
yeah,
if I get a layout, like let's revisit this when they lay it out, and say, who do we like?
I agree. No Benson Henderson.
No, it's kind of surprising.
Right? What happened?
He's kind of hit or miss over there.
He is. Yeah.
I think the toothpick. No toothpick, no good.
Yeah. Let me talk to you about a little bit more Bellator action.
Yeah, go ahead.
Happened this weekend. Kimbo Slice Jr. dominates Bellator debut. Looking good. Beating Devon Brock. and dominated. Looked pretty good. Has a pretty good future potential. I think if they build him up right, got the name.
He had some fights over there, no?
I think this was his first one. Yeah, Bellator debut. I think he had fights elsewhere. I don't remember where though. Maybe like World Series.
I know I've seen him fight before.
Yeah,
I can't remember where.
I think it was a different like WSOF or something like this. I forgot. But yeah, if they build this guy up right, don't do like something crazy. He has some potential. I like it. It's cool. It's a good story. Yeah, the junior. Who knew? I didn't even know he had a son.
He's been around for a while. I've seen him fight.
Have you?
He needs work. He's still raw. I don't know if Dad was pushing him into the sport, but
I think maybe.
That's gotta be tough, man. You lose your dad.
You got a lot on your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
To see if you can make that a reality.
And then you got to live up to the hype of his name,
which would be hard.
It'd be like all them fucking NBA kids trying to live up to their dads, and
yeah,
you don't see that a lot in MMA. The only other person I think of is like Couture, Randy, and then his son, Ryan Couture,
which we haven't heard that much from him.
I think he's still in Bellator and just not super successful. Yeah. He kind of got the shaft in the UFC, and they kind of pushed him out, and then you have a couple bad matchups.
Yeah.
It's all about matchups, Ingo.
These things happen,
And who do you like?
Yeah. I like the guy who's winning.
Of course. So tomorrow night we have the Contender series with UFC going on, and this past weekend, the power went out during one of the fights. I did not see it. Read about that.
How did that work out?
Well, I think they should have kept fighting.
Even though the power went out?
They should have. I think they stopped it. They stopped it.
Too bad.
But Nick Newell is going to have his first fight and potentially get a contract in the UFCs. What do you think his odds are of actually getting a contract?
I think they'll give him come on, if they can give his face fight. Help me out here, Mr. Wrestler. What is his name? I already forgot. CM Punk. If they can give CM Punk a fight.
Well, he's a draw.
They can give Nick Newell a fight. You don't think a guy with a half missing arm is going to draw?
No.
Why not?
I think they're just doing this to appease the fans, and regardless of what the outcome of this fight, they're like, it wasn't good enough. Even if he knocks the guy out in 1 second, not good enough, Ingo. Like some devastating, nub knockout, not good enough.
Nub to the eyeball.
Yeah.
Sounds painful, actually.
It does.
Does he wear a glove on that?
He should. No, he doesn't. It's just bare nub.
Interesting.
Advantage and disadvantage. I don't think he's gonna make it, but it remains to be seen.
Yeah.
It's at least good to talk about and see what happens.
Yeah. Why not? Let me talk to you about this.
Good.
Speaking of UFC, Cowboy Cerrone versus Mike Perry slated for UFC Denver.
I got an early prediction.
November 10th, Colorado. What's your prediction?
Injury. Fight won't happen.
One or both?
I'm going to say one. But it's happening in Colorado, so it's kind of interesting. So it's a hometown advantage, right?
Yeah, I'm curious. I thought that he's fought in Colorado a couple times and lost in Colorado.
Yeah.
Cowboy, right? Yeah. I feel like there's something about
pressure.
It's pressure.
Isn't that where the title fight was?
Yeah, he's one of those guys where it's like you get him close enough and then something happens. Yeah. I don't know psychologically if there's some, I think he saw a sports psychologist for one of his fights. Didn't really work. It's something about the Cowboy, man. I think when there's nothing on the line, he's crazy solid, and then when there's everything on the line, something happens. He's like freaking. My brain is not working right now. Damn it! It's too late at night. But my Chael Sonnen, same story. Has skills, has athleticism, has everything, but just always a bridesmaid, never the bride. It's kind of one of those things. I don't know. We'll see, but maybe injury will stop this.
I got a feeling.
I do want to see this fight, though. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, it would be a good fight.
November. I can't believe we're talking about November already. That means winter's coming, Matt.
Yeah, I heard some stores already have Christmas shit out.
Yes, they do.
It's fucking July. There's some Christmas.
Yes.
Fuck me, man.
Yes, Christmas. Crazy.
So I saw UFC, the store, they're selling some interesting shirts right now. So
okay.
Did you see this? They got the Reebok, the Conor McGregor full face shirt.
You should totally get that shirt.
I want it. I couldn't find it though. Someone had tweeted this out. I'd fucking buy that for $14.
That's pretty cool.
It wasn't a good seller, obviously. And then I noticed they had these.
Eskimo Bros.
Yeah, look at this. They got the Eskimo Bros.
Is that seriously a shirt they're selling?
I made it today.
Nice.
They have a custom shirt thing you can make now, so you can pretty much put whatever.
$37.99.
You can put whatever you want on it.
Charge more for it.
So they have the cock Lesnar,
nice.
the pussy knob, whatever that is.
I like it. I like it.
And the shitty cunt. Apparently, you could type whatever you want in except fuck right now, but I think they're changing that as we speak.
They didn't cover the shitty.
This is Reebok, bang! You can do whatever you want.
The shitty country.
That's my favorite.
That's so fun. That is really good. You probably, I guarantee you, somebody's going to go out and buy that today.
They're going to cancel that shit. There's no way I'm going to get the shitty cunt shipped to me.
That's funny. You should have ordered one.
I should have. I think they already stopped it.
Oh, that's too bad. We could have sold those.
I know.
$100 a piece. It's an investment.
He's the first guy to get
invest in shitty cunts.
Or you get all those misspelled ones. Remember when they first came out? Yes. You make them with the fucked up.
The misspelled names?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
I like it.
Keep an eye out for those.
All right.
Come with your town.
Chris Leben, ending retirement, is going to take on Phil Baroni in bare knuckle boxing match.
Yeah, and it's under a different brand. It's not the bare knuckle fighting championship. It's something else. What is it?
I'm trying to find. It was there, but I don't. It's gone now.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Federation.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
So what happened? Because I thought Chris Leben had a heart condition, and that's why he was forced into retirement.
I feel like he did and he didn't. I think he had a pill problem. Is more likely. Because remember the story, the whole thing about like he had suppose he ate a bunch of candy one night, but really what happened was he's having like pill withdrawals.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I think he does actually have a heart problem.
Does he still have a heart problem?
He was saying something like he ate garlic, turmeric, and some other shit, and somehow it cured his fucked up heart.
Good for him.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but he's going to get a fight. That's for damn sure. Okay. Him and Phil Baroni in a fucking bare knuckle? Good Lord, man.
Somebody's going to get really messed up. Yeah. Probably both guys. I would say. I think it's going to be broken hands and faces and all kinds of crazy.
Yeah, because bare knuckle to Chris Leben head, good luck. Your hand's broke.
Yeah.
Both of those guys are just going to stand and fucking bang it out. I'm excited to see that.
Okay.
I saw Kendall Grove just got signed by the bare knuckle fighting championship.
Okay.
So he's going to fight. I don't know if it's on the next card. I think that's happening sometime in August. I don't know if I wrote the date down for that one, but I'm going to watch that. No, the Rough and Rowdy is coming out, I think, in a couple weeks, too.
It is.
And they said Bill Burr is going to be doing commentary again. So for like 4 hours of Bill Burr commentary for, I don't know, how will they charge, 15, 20 bucks, maybe 30 on the top end? I think it's 20, but
yeah,
whatever it is, that's well worth it, right?
I didn't watch the last one, but you said it was amazing. I might check this one out.
I didn't think Bill Burr was as strongest of the commentators. I thought the other guys were actually better.
Wow. He can be hit or miss comedy-wise, too.
But he may not have been comfortable with the other guys. You got to have that chemistry. And if you're just sitting down with two fuck-ups that you haven't met before,
that could be a problem.
Right. Now it's the second time you're going to sit down, get a little more chemistry.
Yeah.
A little more chemistry.
Chemistry is key.
That's right. August 20th, that's when it's coming. Oh, plus they have the thickest ring card girls around. You should check out their Twitter because they keep tweeting the new contestants of their ring card girl competition. I know I posted the pictures and I showed you those last time. Holy fuck. That's what ladies should look like. That's what the UFC should be doing. And why didn't the new owners we talk about that. Fire everybody.
All the skinny girls?
That's right.
Yeah.
I got no love in my heart, do you? For a skinny bitch?
No, I do not. I prefer women to look more feminine and full.
That's right.
Full
I don't want to be afraid that I'm going to break you.
Correct.
I said break. I want to make sure that was clear because I just heard myself. I'm like, huh, I don't know if that came around. I don't know if I articulated that one clearly enough.
Break. Not. What did you think?
I was just thinking of a Nirvana song.
Oh, I see. I know what you're saying.
Right. Moving right along.
Let me show you something that will get you excited. You have not brought up Chris Cyborg in a while.
Pull something out?
I'm gonna not easy. You've not talked about Chris Cyborg in a while, so I bring to you today 22-year-old weightlifter Maddie Rogers snatching 222 pounds, just for you, because let me tell you, he is a beast of a snatcher.
Where's Chris Cyborg? I like it.
That's your kind of woman right there, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta mail that over.
Look at that. It's gonna go. Look at that. Look at that power.
I just see her ripping his shit out right there.
Look at that power. She's strong as hell. That's pretty impressive. 222 pounds. I don't even know if I could lift that much weight.
Not these days.
No.
In the day, back in the day, fuck yeah.
Look at
but
that.
I'm not all about trying to be the biggest and strongest.
That explosiveness. Look at that. You will not break this woman. I guarantee you.
No. It's all about
she might break
strength.
Which she's actually not that built for being able to snatch that much weight.
Well, a lot of powerlifters aren't,
but
they're not because it's not a bodybuilding competition. But the power, because when you think about it, powerlifters are they're strong as shit, but they don't look it.
Damn, 22 years old. That's all you. I'm gonna forward that to you. Have fun with that. Matt will be fapping to that later. Okay.
I'm gonna go blind.
Okay.
We have substances dripping.
Oh boy, that's too much information.
From the ceiling.
Title is just strong, which she most certainly is.
Hey, did you know it's Shark Week?
I did.
Hey, did you see Ronda Rousey was? She had a fucking hour episode. It was Ronda Rousey uncaged. I only saw like 5 minutes, but so it's Ronda Rousey. She's in her fucking chainmail shark suit. She's underwater, and they're feeding bull sharks, right? And fucking the guy she's with is a fucking prosthetic hand.
Because he got a bit off by a shark?
I'm damn sure he did. So he's down there feeding the sharks with his fucking fake hand. They get out, and Ronda's like, oh, I'm so excited. I want to feed the sharks. Teach me how to feed the sharks. Are you going to trust a motherfucker that had his hand bit off? I'm assuming he got bit off by a shark.
Well,
are you trusting that guy?
I'm going to say yes, because he's learned. Hopefully he's learned his lesson.
No, he hasn't, because he's still feeding the sharks. Because I think, I'll take it back. I think he was using his good hand and not his prosthetic hand. That doesn't sound smart.
Okay, that's not that smart. That's pretty stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tough as hell if I got a fake hand. Like, here, eat this, shark.
Eat my hand.
And they're like, whoa, it's getting a little too aggressive down here. And these guys are using like I don't know what the fuck they're using, a big metal pole, like a circle.
Harpoon?
No, just like a pokey stick to keep the bull sharks off of them. They're getting too aggressive. We got to take it down. Everyone's got to go up.
How deep in the water are they?
Maybe 30 feet.
Okay. Two things. A, I'm not going to scuba dive. B, you're not going to get me in a cage where there's sharks swimming all around and I'm feeding them. That's never going to happen. Sorry.
You ever done like snorkeling in the middle of the ocean?
I have not. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I did that in the Bahamas with my wife. She was shitting bricks.
Yeah, I would think I'd be scared.
I was going down to the bottom of the ocean.
The ocean
but you're in the middle of nowhere. They just take you out, they look around, and they're like, go ahead.
Didn't you see this movie? But there was a movie where they died doing that.
I'm not afraid to go. I'll just go out there.
Drowning in the ocean?
No, I was swimming down like 30 feet to the bottom. Everyone's like, "What? How did you do that?" I'm like, I just held my breath and swam down to the bottom.
Because you're a good swimmer. I am not a great swimmer.
It was
I
fun.
will drown.
Pictures.
I'm German. I'm like a tank. I just sink.
I got that German blood.
That's it.
You come right back up.
Yeah. No.
You're buoyant.
Not me. I'm not buoyant.
I think we had some kind of shit on too.
Did you?
To help you come up.
Okay.
It's all good. Yeah. So I don't know what else was going on. Did you see M1 in the UFC reach some kind of deal with Russia?
Did not. What kind of deal?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just saying they reached
Google
some
that shit. M1 and Russia. Just put those two things.
M1, UFC, and Russia. Yeah, somehow M1 and UFC are partnered together, doing some shit in Russia. They're gonna put some shit together.
Okay.
But that was the remember back in the day, that was the Fedor organization. They wanted to co-promote, and the UFC's like, fuck you and your co-promotion, we're not doing anything. And now all of a sudden they're in bed together.
Scissoring?
Yep. What is that?
Scissoring.
Tip to tip?
Tip to tip efficiency?
Yeah! It's one of those things.
Yes. That show needs to come back on. Hopefully.
How about Game of Thrones? When's that coming?
Next year. I'm so sad.
What? That was an April release, Ingo.
2019.
Yeah, fuck those guys. I'm out.
I heard winter 2019 even. So like December.
Yeah, I've already lost interest. I'm gonna change all the characters.
You're
I'm
not changing that bullshit.
He
says that now. Mark my words. That first episode comes on, he's gonna be Game of Thrones, going crazy.
Two licks. Oh my god.
It's gonna be the most epic season ever. Remember how
good
the
last season? So it'll be the worst. I heard it'll be the best, but it's it's gonna end, so it'll be the worst in that.
It'll be the best. I hope everybody dies.
They're all gonna die.
That'd be the best way to do it.
The White Walkers will rule supreme.
That's right. I got no more news.
Fair enough. Scroll through. I've been going so out of order on this show. That's all right.
My knowledge is so funny. I keep watching it.
That's fine.
I'm dying.
Oh, did you hear this shit? This one just got announced today. They're talking about Luke Rockhold versus Chris Weidman in a rematch for UFC 230 in New York.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we going to do this fight? Didn't we not see this? Wasn't that definitive?
I thought it was pretty clear what the outcome was. Yes.
Yeah. And Luke Rockhold said he was fighting at 205, so why are they trying to force him to fight at 185 again? I don't understand this.
Chris Weidman needs a matchup. Apparently, that's the best one available.
Well, with that, Whitaker is out with an injury, and they said he's not going to defend the middleweight title until early 2019. So is this the chance to make an interim belt?
Possibly.
I don't know how I feel about this, because now we've had Yoel Romero's moved up, so he's out of the division. And you have what? Gastelum still sitting out there.
Journeyman!
Whitaker is injured.
Oh, that's Whitaker. Whatever.
Weidman, Rockhold, Jacare.
Oh, I forgot about
Brunson.
Jacare. He was injured for a while, wasn't he?
Everybody's injured.
They're all injured.
I think he's all right.
Fine.
I got a problem with the guy that says I want to fight at my natural weight class, and then we're going to force him to fight at 185 again.
Gotta get that paper. He wants to get paid.
No, he's got to move up because DC is vacating. You think DC's coming back to 205?
I don't know. Doubtful. Not if he's only got like a fight or two left.
He's going to vacate that, and that's a perfect opportunity. And I think Gustafsson just got injured, so he's out. So it's still, I always thought the right matchup was the Gustafsson versus Rockhold for the vacant 205.
I like it a lot. Let's make that happen.
Right.
More scissoring.
It's all about scissoring. It's 2018.
Respect the scissoring.
That's right. What's up with this MMA Mania? And I've seen a lot of people tweet this picture out, but if you're a news site, I have problems with this. It says, let's speculate. What has Conor McGregor excited?
Oh, wow.
A picture of him in his underwear with a fucking
giant
raging hard on.
Schlong. Yeah. Which is probably not real. Is it real?
I don't know. But he does that a lot. Like you saw him at weigh-ins, at the Mayweather weigh-ins.
It's probably a German sausage in there.
Right. Let me just stick this sausage in here and no one will notice.
Prosthetic penis.
But is this news? Is this what we've succumbed to? I don't know if they're a legit site, but
apparently it's news. I mean, a man and his penis. You know, it's unconventional.
I don't even know what to say about that. That's journalism.
The ladies like it,
101.
I'm sure. What's
journalism
it's for
101?
the ladies. Apparently, they have a large female audience viewers.
Yeah, MMA is huge.
Reading.
Like, you should see our numbers. It's fucking 95% ladies.
Yes. I like those numbers.
Yeah, sure it is.
It's not. It's like not even close.
So MMA Junkie had tweeted this one out. So Dana White just had a birthday party for his 16-year-old son. He spent over $1 million for a birthday party for his son. They said that was more than a recent UFC's event's entire payroll.
Yeah, that sounds crazy to me. What the hell did they do for $1 million?
I read all this shit. I don't think I have it listed here, but
did like some
sure you rented out like some hotel in Vegas. They probably had a couple of performers, like high-end performers. Gave him some sort of interim UFC belt. He's now the light heavyweight champion, apparently.
Nice.
Aiden White, you know, he's a 1-0 in, I don't know if he's amateur boxing. Or,
is he a boxer?
Yeah, he is.
Nice.
He had a fight. He won. Wasn't impressed.
There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, I want to, from a psychology perspective, so you hear of all these people, the parents who are millionaires, billionaires, and then they have the kids that are complete fuck-ups because they know they don't have to accomplish a goddamn thing in life. And now here you are, you're worth, I don't know, Dana, I think he's worth $500 million. Just blows $1 million over, they said it's actually over $1 million, it wasn't $1 million, because he also got some kind of custom Range Rover or something. I think there were only 12 made or whatever the fucking car is. It doesn't matter. But just say there was only limited availability. He got his son that too. what is the outlook for this kid?
Not good. I feel like I like the Bill Gates approach, which didn't give his kids shit. He's like, I'll pay for your college. That's it. After that, you're on your own. Make something of yourself. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that approach. This seems ridiculous to me. I feel like you're setting your kid up for failure. $1 million is a lot of money.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I remember, like, I'll equate it to me in my world. Like, I remember my daughter, my oldest daughter, her second birthday. My wife spent $200 on decorations. Mm-hmm. And I've had a fucking conniption fit. Are you fucking kidding me? You spent $200 on goddamn decorations. Decorations that we're gonna use once.
First birthday?
Second birthday. I want it to be the best birthday ever. I said, I don't give a fuck what birthday it is. We don't spend $200 on decorations we're gonna use once. And this motherfucker's spending $1 million. My wife spent $1 million. We're done. We're done.
That's it. Wash your hands.
I'm out.
Yeah. Maybe I wonder if the party maybe was for Dana, not for his kid.
I'm sure.
So it was like the budget was about $5,000 for the party, and then $999,000, whatever that adds up to. I can't do math. For hookers and blow.
Got to make a new Eskimo Brothers, right?
That's right. I don't know. Seems crazy. Whatever.
Well, we'll see how that one works out in about 5 years. Let's move to Ask the Nuts. We got a lot of questions this week.
We do?
A lot of things that need to be answered. So I hear a lot of rumors about this fight of GSP versus Anderson Silva. Mm-hmm. Does that fight make sense to happen now? Because Anderson, as a side note, just got his USADA suspension finally. He got a year. It was retroactive. And guess what it was? Tainted supplement.
Or stick pills.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Tainted supplement. Could be a supplement, so.
Could be.
Does that fight make sense now? Because we never got to see it back in the day.
I wouldn't mind. I'm not against it. I would prefer this would happen in Bellator, but I'll take it in the UFC.
Yeah.
You know? I wouldn't mind. In Rome!
Yeah. In Coliseum!
Yes.
I think it's got to be a catchweight of some sort.
190?
I was going to say 175. I think you got to force Anderson down. Because I don't want... maybe even 180.
Okay.
Because GSP, whatever, what do you have going on, remember? What kind of stomach
problems, colitis or something?
Ulcers, yeah. Ulcerative.
So he's going to have to eat a lot of foods and the aliens.
Of meats.
You like my GSP accent?
Let's hear it. Give it to me then.
I don't have that. I don't know.
It's always Russian or
I'm not
European
impressed with your performance.
That's closer.
You like the poutine? I don't know.
Just because you throw A in doesn't make it Canadian.
It's Canadian, French Canadian. I have no.
Keep going. I'm trying to analyze. I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
I'm the worst at accents. They change as I go.
It's sweetie.
You got a good GSP accent, don't you?
No, I can't get that one. That's the one I can't do. I can do Muppets, but I can't do GSP.
Your best one is still the Fedor.
You're right.
All right.
All right, who wins Tweet of the Week? Here we go. I'm coming strong this week. Last week was weak.
That was a little bit ho-hum. Yeah.
So, Ricky Simone, he's a UFC fighter. He tweeted out. He said, USADA just showed up at my place to test me. While they were watching me pee, I pushed too hard and farted. I'm shook.
Okay. Wow. That's a way to start that one.
Princess Anus on Twitter. So, she has, this is a reply to a high heel tweet. She said, these thick monstrosities scream, put it in my butt, even though I haven't showered in 2 weeks.
Wow. That's harsh. Oh my God.
Darwin Award tweets, says, you are not a train. So there's a picture, says, security warning, no trespassing, Amtrak police will prosecute violators. And it says, the tracks are only for trains. If you can read this, you are not a train.
I like that.
And then the last one,
that's a good one.
Pamela Yvette, she says, my day is today. And it says, why is it called boob sweat and not humidities?
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And it's Kermit. We got Kermit.
I think I got to go with that one, man. That's pretty good. Humidities. So that's like swamp ass for the titties.
Yeah. I was just talking about boob sweat with my family.
You get boob sweat?
Sometimes. I got
like
boobs. My youngest daughter, who has no boobs yet, she's like, is that a thing? I'm like, yeah, it's a thing.
Humidity titties.
Yeah.
I like it. Sounds very salty.
It's true. Say something nice about a fighter you dislike.
Oh, man. Let me see.
Michael Bisping gets KO'd in spectacular fashion.
Oh. John Jones always pays his dealer.
Fair enough.
On time. I mean, I don't know if he has a dealer, but I'm assuming he does.
Colby Covington is a vaginal irrigation device.
This is nice. Whatever that is, but okay.
A douchebag.
Oh.
Nice way to say it. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Dominic Cruz is an excellent driver.
Hence the name, Cruz. He just cruises.
Dominic Cruz watches the People's Court. 1 minute to Wapner.
Does he drive slow on the driveway sometimes?
Maybe.
Does his dad let him drive slow on the driveway?
Yeah, he does.
Sometimes.
Kmart sucks.
Kmart sucks.
I got nothing else. Why did the UFC sign Cyborg, Ingo?
To put her on a shelf.
I think you're right on
or
that
in the
one.
corner, to go with the 80s references.
Nobody put Cyborg in the corner.
That's right.
Nobody.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. And there's all this shit talk with her and Amanda Nunes, and it was crazy because Amanda tweeted out like a picture of herself on a scale, and she was weighing 160, but it was very reflective, and she was buck naked, but you could only see ass. This is Amanda Nunes, so don't get your hopes up too good. It still looked nice.
I'm trying to picture what she looks like.
The lioness. Brazilian.
Brazilian, which is
but not
round booty.
Yeah, it actually was.
Yeah.
But I don't want any of that.
Me neither.
So where am I going? I don't know.
Crazy.
Donald J. Turd asks, how much would you pay to see a BrendanSchaub versus Dana White fight in the UFC?
I'd like to see that. I think BrendanSchaub will take
$350. I hope he does, for fuck's sake. What would the betting odds be, and how would you bet? Schaub by submission?
Schaub at like -1,000, probably.
How about the Schaub shutdown? No engagement, just runs away. Caleb Starnes. I think fucking Schaub is a 100-to-1 favorite.
Maybe even 200-to-1.
I mean, Dana's got boxing, but Schaub would just take him down, ground and pound him.
Yeah.
Follow up, John J. Turd. It seems like fighters for Bellator make more dollars on the whole than UFC fighters. How does Bellator MMA pull that off?
Viacom.
Yeah, we got a shit ton of money. Viacom owns Bellator.
Yes, they do.
There's a lot going on over there.
Deep pockets by Daddy.
Sure. Stephen Paul Ince. Who's more of a freak athlete, Yoel Romero or Brock Lesnar?
Yoel Romero.
That's a good question.
I think Yoel is more freakish.
I don't know, Brock's got that dagger tattoo on his chest.
Good point.
He had all those crazy combine numbers.
True.
Yoel is 41.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like Yoel.
Brock's got to be about 40.
Yeah, I think Yoel is more explosive, has a little bit more
I'll agree with that. I'll go with Yoel, too. Longevity.
Plus, he's all natural. Never been...
100%. Like, none of these guys do any steroids. He never tested. How good of a chance does Michael Venom Page stand of winning the welterweight Grand Prix? It depends on matchup.
Yeah, we got to see this lineup, and then I cannot predict at the moment.
You put all the pies on one side, but at some point he's going to have to fight a grappler, and we haven't really seen that.
No.
And I don't want to see that because I have a fear it's going to look like John Fitch versus Paul Daly.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. CM Punk was a professional athlete and was still poor after training for years. How many years does it take of training to become a top MMA fighter? Or does his history of being in the WWE mean he required more training than the average person? Well, you could take anybody off the street and probably in 6 months get decent skills, but I think it was him. He's so ingrained. He has a broken body, and he doesn't have the heart. He doesn't have the mentality. He doesn't have that, I want to hurt somebody. that Uriah Hall, like where sometimes he's fighting and he's a world beater, and other times he's like, CM Punk didn't have any of that. He's just, and I think it was more of like, you've trained yourself to not hurt people for 30 years or however many years he did that fake wrestling shit. I don't think you can ungroove that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't unhinge that. And Brock was the difference that we've talked about because he had actual wrestling. CM Punk had no background in any discipline across the board, so it's all fake wrestling.
Yep.
Jaron Christensen asks, who's the most injury-prone fighter in MMA?
Dominic Cruz. Oh, no, sorry, Cain Velasquez. Wait.
Alexander Gustafsson.
Yeah, there's another one.
He said, when, if ever, will Cain Velasquez and Dominic Cruz fight again?
Never.
I think Dominic will, because he's done 3 years, 2 years, or whatever, multiple times. He wants it. I don't think Cain's going to make it back. Even though we've seen Cain training with DC for his heavyweight fight against Miocic, I don't see it, man.
Nah.
I think he's done all that fucking retarded strength training, max power, max rep, blow my knees out. Your body can't handle that. And I also wonder about, USADA with that guy. Not the same.
The C-level Cain?
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
A lot of guys had that
Things
problem.
have changed since the testing started.
Yeah, a lot. Michael Brooks asks, should Shogun retire or perhaps go to Bellator and fight someone like
Anderson Silva? Thank you. Cha-ching.
Double jigs.
Yes. That's funny. I know you too well. I knew you were going to say that.
That's what was written here.
Was it really?
So we're all three are on the same page, which is scary.
I like all that. It sounds delicious. Let's do it.
Andre Hunter asks, what do you guys think about Chris Cyborg?
Well, we just talked about it.
Love her.
She's been put on the shelf.
She might be my favorite.
She's your favorite?
Hey, I was talking about she was the hottest chick in MMA for like the last 5 years. Nobody was with me.
Yes.
Then everybody jumped on the bandwagon.
I like some swole.
Yeah, who doesn't? That's too swole for you?
Slightly. I prefer them more on the...
You just showed me the power lifter and said you were in.
But she's not swole. She's just she's solid. She's like
I'm gonna have to find a picture of her and a picture of Chris Cyborg and put those two together.
Cyborg is like man looking. This woman still looks feminine. She's got nice muscles.
Okay, so
toned.
chop the heads off and go body for body.
Yeah, I take the power lifter. We have to see side by side comparison.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I like the Chris Cyborg.
I'm not a fan. You know what it is?
What's that?
It's her face. Don't like it, the face.
You're not going to see in the face.
I
don't know how you're doing things, but the way I do things, I don't see in the face.
Okay.
You face it that way. I face it that way, too. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I slap an ass. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
Getting weird. But okay.
Isn't it?
Slightly. Man has
Maybe I face it that way, and she face it that way, too.
Okay.
And she behind.
Why are we talking like this? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
This is what we do in the bedroom. Hey.
Hey.
Now, Rodrigo Machado closing out. It's time. Pound sign Untrue. Pound sign Matt Rape Trade. Pound sign Ingle Sugar Daddy. Pound sign. It's back.
Thank you. We love you.
Yes. Thank you.
Let's do this.
Would you rather gain a spiritual ascending through heaven with Demian Maia, meet beautiful angels, and talk to God, or fight against the devil with the Diaz brothers and stop Armageddon?
I'll take the Diaz brothers. I think it sounds more fun.
I'm torn. I want to, well...
Stockton, motherfucker. Plus, we getting high as fuck if we're with the Diaz brothers.
Okay.
So, think about that.
Getting converted. But I have beautiful angels, but he doesn't say I get to do things with beautiful angels.
No, we just get to
so
see
I want
them.
to play on the dark side.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Yes.
Always play on the dark side.
Yeah, you have been kidnapped by terrorists.
Okay.
You're locked in a prison cell.
Nice. Is my ass pleasing? That's my question.
Sure.
Okay.
6 pints of blood, not the 7 from running a 26-mile marathon.
Yes.
And we were talking about pre-show. All you have is a cell phone that you can make 5 phone calls. That must be made to UFC fighters. Who do you call to come save your ass? And it must be 4 man and 1 woman.
4 man and 1 woman.
Yeah.
We're gonna call the Cyborg.
Ooh, are you?
Of course.
I might call. This is tough because I might have enough firepower with 4 men to be able to take a Mackenzie Dern and have her face that way and me face that way.
I'm going to say Joanna Jędrzejczyk because she's Ukrainian or something, Russian.
But she didn't weigh enough. She ain't going to do enough damage.
It doesn't matter. She's fucking crazy. That part of the world is crazy. Okay, so we're going to pick her.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm locked in a prison
We can still
cell.
do the whole face that way thing. I'm good with that. It's fine.
Yeah, when they come in, what is her job? Her job is just to face that way. You come in, you face that way. I don't know what that means.
I'm going to go with... I gotta go with the Diaz. I don't know either.
You just come in. What's your job? You break in that room. You face that way. All right.
Okay. And then Diaz brothers.
That's your position.
Oh my God.
You have one job.
Diaz brothers. That's 2.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. And then we'll be
So
able to
do we agree on Diaz brothers?
Diaz brothers.
Who else? I was in my own world.
The face that way doesn't matter. That's fine. We need 2 more. I'm gonna go with let me think here. Oh, fucking who's the crazy army guy? Damn it, my brain's
Brian Stan?
No, not Brian Stan. The other one.
Oh, fuck that! I ain't taking Tim Kennedy with me.
Tim Kennedy.
Fuck that guy.
Tim Kennedy. He's crazy. We will take Tim Kennedy
I'm not
and
taking
the
Tim
Diaz
Kennedy.
brothers.
I veto
Look at that
Tim
combination.
Kennedy.
That's some crazy shit. All you need is Tim Kennedy. People will run.
Know,
People will run away. They'll be like,
too
I'm out of here. That
crazy for
guy's
me,
too crazy. And then
because he's gonna be watching.
yeah. Dude, the guy almost killed USADA reps for coming to his house. He's crazy. So
That's
I'm
a
him,
good choice.
Diaz brother
I'm
and him.
afraid of him.
And then who's a 4th? I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, I gotta go with Conor McGregor. I mean, he's proven he's crazy. So go with Conor. That's some firepower right there. Think about that. The guys are a little smaller, but you don't want them to be too big because small is good. Small and agile.
No, I want some big motherfucker in there. I probably want a Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
But I want him with the predator hair.
It's just meat.
Crazy.
Though. Pure meat.
I know, but I need one big motherfucker to like distract all the small.
Is he the face that way?
Yeah. Yeah. You face that way. You got one job, Francis. Face that way.
There you go.
Just bang it up. All right.
Wow.
Fair enough. Moving right along. Champion, Gatekeeper, or Bellator edition number 3. Gustafsson, Teixeira, and Shogun. Shogun champion, Gustafsson dead. Fuck Teixeira.
Yep, I'm with you on. I have to.
Or
Is that way?
No. Gustafsson nothing. He's Gatekeeper, and same with Teixeira actually.
Yeah, he's
Gatekeeper both.
Yeah. Glover had a bum deal though. He came over too late.
Yeah.
He had all that visa issues and shit. Like he came over about 5 years later than he should have. I think he could have been champ if you give him a.
He's very happy. He's happy like Junior Dos Santos happy. I think he's had a few too many punches.
Perhaps.
I think I can do this on a computer. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Celebrity Edition number 11.
Here we go.
All right. So we'll start with Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh. Oh wow! I didn't realize she had such pointy.
She's built. Yeah, it's a good pick. Keira Knightley.
Yeah, I gotta think for Keira Knightley. I gotta say, I know she's skinny, but
it's called Rails.
Oh,
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to marry Olivia Wilde.
They're so skinny though. That's my problem.
She was on House, that show. Solid.
So where are you going?
We're gonna kill the first one.
Oof. That's devastating.
Yeah,
she's also in the Marvel movies.
I know, but she's got to go. The other two are too solid. I like Keira Knightley.
You can have your little boys and go.
Olivia Wilde too.
I'm killing both those chicks and then doing everything to Miss Olsen.
Interesting selection, man.
She's built like a woman.
A lot of nipple though on that first one.
She's built like a woman. The other looked like boys to me.
I don't know, something about Keira Knightley. Just I don't know what it is. That whole like.
All right, knowledge. What do you got? You see, you got something. Keep looking at it. Like,
I'm dying.
Oh
over
my
here.
God.
So
what do I got?
My question to you is hold on.
What
am I looking at, Matt?
I didn't see it.
There we go. Ready? This is a couple. Watch this.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? I don't know what's happening. This is so crazy. like mating dance.
Like headbangers.
There's a couple of birds in the water here.
It's a fucking Slayer.
Acting totally nuts. That's dancing. This is gonna be my new dance I do.
There's some fucking polka
at the club.
Sweet. Something like that.
I love it. I couldn't figure out what this is. It's some kind of synchronized dancing by birds.
Good.
But anyways,
I like it.
What do you got?
I think scroll along. We'll see if this one pulls up here. Hang on. Hang on.
You want to test me? I don't back down.
You want to test me?
Bitch.
This kid's choking this other kid.
Oh, that's
Hip tosses him.
Stop. I'll get your damn sweatshirt. I'll get your damn sweatshirt. Stop choking me. Matt, I thought you were going back down.
You gotta watch that again.
He's got glasses on too.
You want to test me? I don't back down.
I don't back down.
He doesn't back down, and he starts choking this other kid.
There's no way to choke anybody.
No.
Like, oh, you really?
And then like,
bam!
Like, fuck that kid up.
Oh yeah, you landed right on his stomach. Ow. Like, oh, I'm dying. I mean,
That's so funny. I like the guy in the background. Oh, you don't back down, bitch. What's going on?
I'm getting distracted by the panties. Can you scroll up?
Sorry, you go. I'll try not to wear those next time.
Matt's wearing
You sick
panties.
fuck. You only see me from the waist up.
Yeah.
What else we got? Do we have a show next week?
We have a show next week, but not the week after.
Okay. Got it.
So we'll be back in 1 week from now.
Yes.
Large and in charge.
Like usual.
And we should have we should come up with some segment. Rodrigo Machado. Maybe we can task you with this if you're still watching.
Go ahead.
There should be a face that way. Some sort. Come up with something funny. It's just funny. Face that way. Fuck, marry, kill, or face that way. I don't know. Anyways.
What do you want me to do?
I think that's pretty funny.
Face that way.
Face that way.
I don't know.
That's so awesome.
Shut it down.
That has been this week's edition of MMA Notes. My name's Ingo Weigel.
Magro, thanks for playing.